Gloria Sloan, author, speaker, and life coach. I'd like to take a few minutes of your time to talk to you about life skills for the journey. Research and studies show that life skills can be learned and developed. Case studies have gone beyond what is learned in early childhood to life skills that are essential for succeeding in life. Ultra successful people reach new heights and learn new things to be successful in life. I love talking about my story about my father raising me. My father raised me. I lost my mother at a young age. And my father was very strong and a very wise man. And I asked a lot of questions about growing up. And I asked about relationships, about working. And my father was always straight and to the point. And when he gave an answer, you stopped and you listened. And the older I got, I began to ask more questions. I asked more questions about dating and about my career. And he kept telling me the same things. But then he would always add to something. He would say, keep living, and keep learning. And that is what instilled in me to keep living and keep learning. Those words lingered with me, keep living and keep learning. And one day I hit a very critical point in my life when I really needed to hear those words more than anything. And that's when I realized that I could fall back on my father's words of wisdom, keep living and keep learning. And my breakthrough was learning how to self-direct my habits into essential life skills. When I learned how to self-direct my habits into essential life skills, then that was a critical breakthrough for me, because then I could realize that I could start working the 5 most essential things that I'm sharing with you today, which is an approach to successful life skills. And you have to identify them. And once you identify them, then it gives you the information that you need to be more effective on your life's journey. So I like to ask people, are you using your most valuable life skills to be productive and fulfilling in life? And do you give serious thought to your life and how you live? And every day we exercise that with the decisions that we make. And most of the time those decisions do affect other people in our lives. But we do this every single day that we live. There are decisions and things that we do that reflect our lifestyle and how we live. My message to people is that there are essential life skills that matter. And one of the ways to get to identify those life skills that matter is self-directing habits, things that you've been doing all your life. And you didn't realize that it was a crucial or an essential life skill behind all of that, the way to do that. And what I'm going to do is show people how they can do it. There are 5 steps that really help people to do it. And to get to know yourself better, discover who you are. And number 2, once you discover who you are, you become stronger and more communicative. Speak about things in an influential way. Learn to influence in your circles. When you learn to influence within your circles, you are creating that. And then know your capabilities. Know what you're capable of doing. When you know your capabilities and your values, then that's when your soft skills kick in. And soft skills are the critical thinking and the decision making. And then when we infuse that with some happiness, learn the gift of giving, and we learn to love ourselves, that is very important. And then number 5, when we bring all of those core values that we've learned in life together and we start practicing those core values, those are the 5 most successful, essential life skills that really can help us to identify and develop into a more effective person in terms of our growth and where we want to go in life. So as you go on your journey, on your life's journey, I suggest to you that my recommendation is you look at those 5 most critical and important life skills on your journey, because they are there. Some people will have different set of skills for different times in their lives. It depends on the relevance of where they are and their circumstances. And this relates to the culture and other things that some skills are more important to different people at different times. But here's the thing we got to stay on track with, and that's taking advantage of the opportunity that presents itself when those things do become present in our life, that we can use those essential life skills. And that's one of the most important things that we need to remember. One of the most important things in life is that when you can give some direction to your life, and these are decisions that we make every day as to how you want to live. Those who love you and those you love depend on you to do that. How do you want to live? And the decisions you make. And you do that every day. We do it every day. We make these kinds of decisions that affect our life. So much of that comes from the culture in which we live, but it is the determining factor when you really look at the essential life skills that matter to get you from point A to point B in living as it is. I'd like to recap 5 successful approaches to help you identify life skills that matter. Number 1, get to know yourself better. Number 2, develop stronger and more effective communications. Number 3, get to know your capabilities and those abilities that are able to get you from point A to point B. Number 4, infuse your life with happiness. And number 5, know the 3 values of your life's journey. Know the 3 values, those things that are most important to help you get to where you want to go. And remember, your life is important to you and to those you love. So open your heart, your mind, your way of thinking to the greater joy of those things that will take you on life's journey. To keep this discussion going and to learn more about essential life skills that matter, I'd like you to visit my website, gloriasloan.com. Let's keep talking about it. Thank you.